What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and now you guys are putting out rumors that are getting me extremely excited, dude, in the wrong way. Harold Carmichael as a golden ticket. I'm going to tell you guys the pros and the cons. Many of you guys already know. Some of you guys, YouTube recommended you guys to the channel. Shout out to you guys. You were looking for someone to share your rage. I do that with you all the time. Let's talk about Harold Carmichael, all right? And let's talk about what he would mean in the game. Now, one of the things that I'm going to point out first, obviously, the fact about, him and Mike Evans, I hate the fact that they're physical receivers because, it's too AP for deep out. Now, if he's a golden ticket, he would have a different slot. So because we can change the slot rate, the slot, archetypes, we could give him that deep threat archetype and get it for 1. So I want to go ahead and clear that up for you guys because some of you guys are not really understanding, what's going to be coming with these golden tickets. This is going to be the biggest thing for the year with the golden tickets and why their value is going to be ridiculous. The different archetypes in these ability boxes. So we would give them, well, not we, but whoever would make them, probably if they decide to, go through with it, they would give him a deep threat box, right? To get him that ability for 1. He respectively only needs deep out. That's all he needs. Now you can see I still have him updated. The funny thing about it is he's due another card anyway, so the golden ticket might just max him out and just be something that if people know how to use him, he would be very, very dangerous. That is it though. There is nothing else going on with it. This guy right here, I'm going to give you guys an idea of what's happening because some of you guys seem to forget that this game changes every single day. That's not a joke. The game actually changes every single day. They tune it, they do weird stuff. One day something will work, the next day it doesn't. The only thing that's consistent though, as of right now, bunch tight end and trips tight end. That's it, like, and regular bunch, but bunch hasn't been as OP because they're most, like the last 2 updates, they kind of patched the beaters, and the cover 3 beaters not being able to be used through bunch, it kind of brought people either to trips tight end or bunch tight end, right? So what would be the value of him if you don't throw streaks like I do? Because I'm still, dude, I'm gonna go down in flames throwing streaks. Pick me off, pick my moms up, do whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna play the game the way I want to play it. So would I go after this golden ticket? You guys know I would. You guys are probably like, yo, Gmi, you're gonna have to get him in Moss. Because a lot of you guys know that it's there, it's just a lot more difficult to do it. Because of that, it creates a lot of issues. So hear me out, right? The 99 speed players that are 6'5" and above, because now that we know that we're getting Mike Evans, stuff like that, it's going to change the dynamic of the game. It's going to make it so that EA has to make a choice. They're going to have to fine-tune the game to make it so that people just can't jump completely, or they're going to have to create a bigger circle for the predetermined animations, which I feel that they have no issue doing. The development team is very, very keen on making us not enjoy the game. So that's a very, very high possibility that you may get this guy and the smallest, I'm talking Brent Grimes, he's going to be jumping over this guy and picking you off. So it's not going to be something to where he's going to be OP. If we would have got a golden ticket Harold Carmichael in Madden 20, GG's all over the chat. But everybody wasn't really up on the Gmias streak back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had pros talking about it like, yo, bro, like how you could stop it. Like, it was getting weird. But EA Sports understood, like, look, if we kind of downplay this and then change it for 21, we can escape it. But a lot of people were able to tune in and saw the Gmias streak and you guys were running it. Shout out to all of you guys that were doing it. Now, right now on next gen, you can still moss relatively easy. But on the current gen, as we get through the year, they've made it very, very difficult. Now, height doesn't really matter in Madden 21, so in most cases, you're going to get whatever EA feels like giving you in a one-on-one situation, which is very, very stupid because realistically speaking, right, unless we're talking about Revis Island, Darrell Revis, Darrell Green, it's certain corners that played where you could just say, you know what, leave that guy right there on him and we're good. But with the way that this game is designed, EA Sports has to make a decision going forward because it's supposed to be more realistic. Next gen stats, all these kind of stats with the stats, but we get the same trash gameplay. With a guy that's 6'8", right? If you choose to leave that guy one-on-one, and it's a jump ball situation, right? And you have position, you should be able to animate to go for the ball. Now, I'm not saying that every single time you have to catch the ball, but you should be able to animate. And EA not allowing that to happen is completely egregious and disgusting. So, my issue with the golden ticket, would he be able to animate? Because that's ultimately what you guys are asking me. Like, yo, Gmi, we getting him, we not getting him. I would say get him. 99 speed, 6'8", Even by mistake, we're gonna animate at least once or twice. Now, if you guys go back to Madden 20, I was able to do it all the time whenever I wanted. If you gave me one-on-one, it was 6. Now it's different, but they kind of tuned it up so that when it's activated, it's gonna go crazy, but it's not the same thing. The one thing I can tell you though, the faster and bigger the players get, it's gonna give you more of an advantage to have position to catch it, but it's all geared defensively to help your opponent, just so that we're aware of it. As far as a deep route running rating, I'm not sure if that's gonna contribute much, because earlier in the year it did, and then they tuned that as well. So the players don't really run or react the same way, but I'm willing to try it. You know, if you guys are telling the truth about it, and it's, you know, a guy said he's gonna make a Harold Carmichael golden ticket, I would be all over it, because I'm gonna at least try it, because you guys are gonna wanna see me try it, and then from there we would decide, like, all right, yo, this is what it is, this is what it is, this is what we're doing. That's ultimately what would happen. You know what I'm saying? We would figure out how we're gonna get that done, and we would definitely try it out. So I would be all for it to try it, because the different slots, getting that deep threat slot, maybe we get, you know, whatever other receiver slots there are, route runner slots, stuff like that, you can make him an ultimate weapon. And he can be savage with that type of speed, because 6'8" and 99 speed is wild as F. It's going back to like Madden 18, bro. Remember that Harold Carmichael back in Madden 18 when we had the high point glitch? A lot of you guys probably know about it. Like a dude would be on the streak, you just high point glitch him, it's 6. We can't really do that anymore because of the height discrepancy and the way EA doesn't pay attention to what's going on as far as the height differentials between the players. But he could be an outrageous OP card, all right? We would just have to kind of, you know, make our way around it and try to figure out what's going on. So for those of you guys that are like, yo, but Gmia, what about the ability slots? You guys have to figure this out. Whoever's gonna make it, whatever's going on, they have to know, what do we need to do to lessen route tech? You're gonna have to give him a route runner slot, right? You know, deep out, deep in, you're gonna have to give him a deep threat, you know, one of those slots. He's gonna be a very, very highly sought after card. The only other card, and listen, please, for anybody that's trying to make a Darren Waller, bro, please just don't do it. Just that card, they destroyed his card so badly, bro. That guy is so trash. The way he moves, everything about him. I don't know what they have against Raiders at EA Sports, but that card has been trash for a while. And it's just about the maneuvering. That's why most people with Raider theme teams still have Uncle Vern on the squad, because he just doesn't move right. So I would say this, right? Harold Carmichael golden ticket. Somebody makes this. We should try him out. Let's see what he's doing, because 99 speed, you can't really press him. See, this is where it gets crazy, right? You can't press him, because if you press him, he's going for 6. He has the speed. Right now, he sucks. You press him, you're going to press him into the dirt. I had one little tiny corner press me into the dirt. It's kind of weird. Dude got 75 strength, 6'8", mad big, getting pressed into the dirt by like little tiny corners. But don't worry about that. If he has 99 speed, just listen to the advantages really, really quickly. You're going to burn your opponent deep. So nobody really plays man anymore, because the one step aheads have been nerfed out, obviously by 6 AP. You only can get 2 of them, and it's kind of useless to have 2, because it's like, you know, you're not really doing anything with that. You might as well play zone and go acrobat and save. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were going to go that route. So hear me out with this regard right here. If for whatever reason they do release this card, we are going to definitely try it out. We are definitely going to see if you can still moss. We're going to see how the game is reacting to it. But I think this is very, very dangerous for EA. So they're gonna, I don't know. He has to get another card anyway, so I do have a feeling he'll be able to jump to 99 speed with Sprinter. They probably give him 97, whatever, you know, the stupid things that EA does. But what I'm saying is he still due another card. So you may not need to get the golden ticket, but you will have to pay more for the abilities, and you won't be able to keep it under the cap the way you would like it. That's going to be the major advantage to golden tickets, having the different archetypes in the ability slots. That is going to make or break us for the rest of the year. Because believe it or not, we still got to wait for the rookie program. We got to then do the rookie premieres again before we say we're done with the game. Because that is ultimately where we're headed. So we have to find ways to, you know, stay involved and keep it going and whatever with the game. So this got me kind of drawn back into it. Because if they give us this 99 speed Harold Carmichael, I will stay in the lab. I will play game after game after game to find a way to consistently moss again. Because earlier in the year we had it, EA tuned the game, more predetermined animations. It is what it is. Now would be the time. Now would absolutely 100% be the time to go after this. So I'm all for it. I'm 100% for it. If that's what you guys want, if there's somebody that's actually making it, we would be going after this card and going crazy. Now, as far as like, you know, Calvin Johnson, golden tickets, all that stuff, I do believe, personally, right, Calvin Johnson's next card is going to be 99 speed anyway. I don't know how he hasn't gotten anything for Hall of Fame. Dude, what are they doing over there, dude? Bottom line is Julio Jones got to be out of here. So it doesn't really matter. We're going after Randy Moss. It hurts me, dude. You're gone too. Braylon Edwards will keep in the slot. He's pretty solid, but it's a certain amount of things that are left to this game. Like I just said, you know, you might get like I think they missed the combine promo, so whatever, because they had the time to do that. That stuff's all over. Like I said, rookie premieres, rookie, everything else, they have to just finish it out. I'm thinking that next year they'll do a better job of releasing the cards a little bit more periodically to let us enjoy the game more. Because the gameplay is so horrible, there's really not much to do but wait for new cards to kind of see if they work or not. So as far as golden ticket Calvin Johnson, I'm not going to really go crazy about that because I do believe that his next card will have 99 speed, so it wouldn't really matter. Harold Carmichael, though, would be a glitch. Hopefully that answers all the questions that you guys had about it, because I know a lot of you wanted me to talk about that from earlier in the stream. If you have any other additional questions or comments, you want to drop some golden ticket thoughts, feel free to go ahead and do that. While you're doing that, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to GmiasWorld Gaming and GmiasWorld Podcast right here on YouTube, and let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Until next time, one love, y'all.